afternoon and welcome to Norton Park Widnes for the second part of this Yuletide fixture. The first part being at Nosey Road when Saints entertain Wigan on Boxing Day, and the traditional fixture here on New Year's Day. Saints first out on the pitch, led by captain Paul Vaulting. Widnes just coming onto the field now. It looks as though it's Mackenzie, the captain for Widnes this afternoon. But I'll just go through the Saints team for you. Number 1, Vivers. 2, Neil Holding. Been put on the wing for his extra bit of pace. Number 3, Michael O'Connor. 4, Paul Loughlin. 5, Les Quirk. 6, Shane Cooper. 7, Darren Blewer. 8, Tony Burke. 9, Paul Groves. 10, Stuart Evans. 11, Bernard Dwyer. Number 12 is Roy Haggerty, retaining his place after a good performance against Wigan last week. Number 13 and captain Paul Vaulting. Substitutes for Saints: number 14 David Tanner and 15 Sean Allen. The Widnes team now: number 1 Alan Tate, 2 Rick Thackeray, 3 Andy Currier, 4 Darren Wright, 5 Martin O'Fire, 6 Tony Myler, 7 David Hume, 8 Derek Pike, 9 Phil Mackenzie, 10 Joe Greamer, 11 Mike O'Neill, 12 Imosi Kaloto, 13 Richard Ears, with substitutes for Widnes: number 14 Barry Dowd and 15 David Marsh. It's one of the Hume brothers there, David Hume. That is the scrum half. He must be captain for Widnes today. Out there centre field with the match day officials. Mr. Allett from Southport, today's referee. Obviously the picture there being taken for the mascots' benefit. Big things for these young mascots coming out there with the favourites, especially on such a match as today, a good local derby. Quite heavily contested at the top of the Stones Bitter League Championship, with the Saints in 4th position with 15 points. Widnes are in 3rd position. They've got 18 points. There's a 3-point gap there, so it's essential that Saints make up yardage, take the points, hopefully the 2 points from today's encounter. Very unlucky against Wigan at Nosey Road on Boxing Day. Just didn't get the rub of the green when it counted, and a blatant obstruction try after Andy Gregory obstructed. Iro going into the corner, but it wasn't spotted, and that was it. And then Wigan just running out with a late try, but it was all over. It was 12-11. That just made it 18-11. But it's Saints to kick off now. Paul Loughlin gets things underway. Richard Ears comes the ball in his own 25, drives up to the 25 line. Just one thing I may have to point out to you: this bottom right-hand corner as you're viewing, the vision may become a little obstructed later. We've got a rather large pile in our way, but I hope it doesn't detract from your viewing. But it's Widnes in possession. Mackenzie getting his forwards going there. Greamer, I think that is. Mackenzie at dummy half. Back for the kick-up field to Alan Tate. Widnes moving up very quickly. Saints have to have the yardage. It sits up nice for Phil Vivers. So Saints now with the first touch of the ball. Imosi Kaloto, this big lad, comes in. It's Les Quirk, centre field. Looking for a bit of the action, but not allowed to play the ball. Richard Ears pressurising him. It's Tony Burke now, just penetrating the Widnes half. Good block busting forward, Burke. And Groves now getting Saints underway. Cooper spreading it wide. On to Loughlin, stretching his legs. Just beats the first line of defence, but Joe Greamer comes in. Bounces him to the ground. Michael O'Connor. Saints moving across to the left. Darren Blewer trying to beat the Widnes defence, but solid tackle from Ears. In with the shoulder, quick tackle. O'Connor now, grubbers through. Taken by Rick Thackeray, coming cross field. Bernard Dwyer, first man in, with Michael O'Connor, it looks like, as well. Yes, Michael O'Connor following up that kick of his. The Widnes back in possession. Brought down midway between their own 25 and the halfway line. Mackenzie, as ever, acting halfback for Widnes, and Widnes now moving it to the right. Quick ball, but it's gone loose, but Thackeray comes up for a knock-on being ruled by referee Allett. So first scrum of the match after just 2 minutes play. Midway between the Widnes 25 and the halfway line. Saints feed, Darren Blewer to feed. Saints come up with the ball. Moving it quickly to the right. Cooper there looking for the gaps, but solid tackling. Tony Myler quickly in there. Bernard Dwyer taking up the running. Groves attacked in half-back. Saints moving it left. Haggerty now. These blockbusting runs of Roy Haggerty. Very elusive player. Got to follow Haggerty. He's always there to get the ball loose. Stuart Evans. Backing into the Widnes forwards. Brought down on the Widnes 25. Widnes forced to, well, I'm saying forced to go back all offside there, the Widnes outfit. Referee Allett just not paying any attention at all. They're moving up. I mean, if the referee's allowing them to do it, well, they're going to do it, aren't they? But a high up and under. Real tester there for Alan Tate, but he takes it well. Has he held over his own line? No, Saints are penalised there for an infringement in holding Alan Tate down. Referee Allett in very quickly at that time. I just hope he is as consistent all through the match with his decisions. But Widnes awarded the first penalty of this afternoon's match. And the resulting kick to touch, it's just outside the Widnes 25. Quick play the ball from Widnes. Joe Greamer now in possession. Bernard Dwyer and Tony Burke in the complete the tackle. Mackenzie at dummy half. Widnes moving it left. Greamer now. Flicks the ball out, but it's loose. Tidied up by Moso Kaloti. Widnes quick on the break. Richard Ayres. The ball still kept going. David Hume over to the right there, but a forward pass ruled. Martin Afire there, coming over to the far right, looking for a bit of the action, but quick hands from Widnes there. That Greamer set things going. He broke through, he fed the ball on, and then Widnes changed the direction, spread it over to the right. Was scrum down with the Saints feed. Bluer comes in, or he's penalised for feeding at the scrum. Much to the delight of the Widnes crowd. So it's Alan Tate stepping up. He's going to gain added yardage for Widnes. Tate finds touch right on the Saints 25 line. Quick play the ball from Phil Mackenzie. Widnes now. Caloto. Change of direction, but he's forced back 5-10 yards by Tony Burke and Bernard Dwyer. The Saints will have to get the tackling right now. Mackenzie at dummy half for Widnes. Saints tackling, holding firm. Richard Ayres now change of direction, but they change the direction again, bring it over. Widnes in numbers. Play allowed to go on. Tate comes through, feeds it inside. A fire was there, but he'd overrun Tate that time. And offside being ruled. Saints being penalised for offside. Well, I just don't know how referee Allett arrives at that decision. The ball coming off Widnes player, coming inside. Obviously, referee Allett judging that it's a touch to Saints player, and then another Saints player that was supposedly in a position in front of that Saints player picked the ball up. So Allett, the referee Allett penalising the Saints. First chance for points on the board for Widnes. For Widnes, the league and the Premiership winners. They've got the best defensive points record in the league so far this season. They played 12, they won 9, losing 3, 324 points for, 137 against, 18 points in total, and in third position. Whereas Saints, they played one more, 13, they've won 7, drawn 1, lost 5, 2-7, 2-4, 2-6-9 against, and 15 points, and they're in fourth position. So it's Andy Courier now. Brings it to the left of the post. Well, that's justice in my opinion. But Widnes are going to get the ball back. It's Saints will have to drop out from their own 25, from the centre of the 25 spot. It's Phil Beavers going to kick out. 35, 40-yard kick from Beavers. Rick Thackeray, I think that is, on the right wing for Widnes. But solid tackling from the Saints, moving up very quickly. Bernard Dwyer and Tony Burke. Prolific tackler, Bernard Dwyer. Well worthy of his place in the Saints team. Started off at loose forward for the first 5 or 6 matches, and then when Paul Barton came, he had to drop down. He's played hooker and second row, and he certainly gets stuck in. Widnes moving it quickly. Loose ball. And knock on being given. Ironic cheers from the Saints contingent just below us here in the commentary position at Widnes. So to scrum down just outside the Widnes 25. Saints to feed, Darren Blewer in possession of the ball. Widnes are penalised. The ball stuck in the second row of the Saints scrum, but Widnes are penalised at that scrum. Beaver steps up, gains added yardage, finds touch just to the right of us here. Paul Groves could play the ball onto Evans, driving for the line. Brought down about 2 or 3 yards short, Evans. Tremendous block-busting run. Saints will spread it to the left, I would imagine. Tony Burke, but Widnes moving up very quickly. Not being taken back the full 10 yards by referee Allett. Roy Haggerty bursting through, driving for the line. Ooh, right on the line there, Haggerty. Coming through at pace, but tremendous tackling stint. Haggerty being impeded. No chance of getting up. And referee Allett quickly in there, well, not too quickly I should say, but he's finally awarded the penalty to the Saints. One of the Widnes players being spoken to, David Hume, he's the captain. And Saints awarded the penalty, so it's a good chance for Saints here. Shouldn't slip up right in front of the sticks, 10 yards out, centre field. Roy Haggerty being held down there in his efforts to get up for a quick play of the ball, with Saints piling the pressure on the Widnes line for the first time in this match. So just 9 minutes gone. Lachlan there lining up centre field, already kicked 57 goals this season for the Saints and one in the representative match for Lancashire versus Yorkshire. Shouldn't have any problem with this. There he goes. Strikes it well, right between the sticks, so Saints take an early lead. After 9 minutes, 2 points to nil, Saints in the lead. It's the 4th time that we've played Widnes this season, and there's every chance with the Challenge Cup competitions and the Premiership at the end of the season, with both Widnes and Saints going to be up there in the top 8, that we'll have further encounters with them. Played them in a charity game at St Helens, and then we've drew them in the Lancashire Cup here at Widnes, and then the players semi at Wigan. So this is the 4th meeting. Widnes kick off, Michael O'Connor picks it up, drives up centre field. Coloto quickly in there with number 8 prop Derek Pike, long servant at Lee Pike, but he came here, and Harry Pinner that was at Saints went to Widnes. He moved over there to Lee then, with Derek Pike coming here. But it's Paul Groves trying to get up and play the ball, being held down. What Joe Green with her. Groves tried to play the ball. Referee Allett not having any of it. He couldn't play the ball properly, Groves, and referee Allett's awarded a scrum. I would imagine it'll be a Widnes feed. David Hume there with the ball. Well, a finer example of feeding the second row you'll not see again. But Tate on the break, quick hands, it sits up nice for him. Widnes break through there, and Tate's over for a try. Obviously a good plan move there by the Widnes outfit. Hume fed the scrum. Tate linking up from the full-back position. I mean, it was a blatant feed by scrum half David Hume, but obviously a good plan move, and Tate chipped through. Saints defence line up, and he followed it up. The ball did sit up nice for him, and he banged it down behind the sticks. So Widnes in the lead now, 4 points to 2. Just a formality for this goal from Courier. Just a couple of paces back, just about 8 yards away from the sticks. Courier bangs it over, and Widnes back in the lead after just 11 minutes. Just after Saints taking that 9th minute lead with a Lachlan penalty goal, Widnes hit back very quickly. Very harsh decision in my opinion there, referee Allett, penalising the Saints in effect, because Groves couldn't play the ball from the ensuing scrum. Widnes quickly broke through, put points on the board, certainly made it count. Obviously a ploy that Saints will have to watch. Lachlan kicks off. Deep kick taken by Ears. St Helens lad, this Richie Ears, both him and his younger brother Andy, I think it is, here at Norton Park. and the 18 player, but Richard there after the 1984 Barla Tour, signed up by Widnes. Mackenzie slipping the ball out quickly there. Very good ball handling skills from both these teams today. The ball back to Tate for the kick-up field. Beavers takes it. A fire here on the right. Onto Neil Holding. Holding comes inside. A fire takes him. Neil Holding plays the ball onto Michael O'Connor. Inside to Stuart Evans. Widnes moving up very quickly. Allowed to move up by referee Allott. Certainly not giving Saints the yardage that they need. But as I said before, if the referee's not going to penalise you, you're going to do it, aren't you? He's pointing there, Allott, but he's not penalising. It's Saints still in possession. Paul Barton offers the dummy and drives up centre field. Groves. Saints move it right. Beavers in the line. Loughlin. Short ball to Michael O'Connor. Inside to Neil Holding, but it goes to ground. Neil Holding went inside. O'Connor offered him the ball. It was a low ball, and Neil Holding couldn't take it. It's a scrum down just inside the Saints half. It's going to be David Hume to feed. Right in front of our commentary position here. You'll be able to have a look at David Hume's feed this time. Referee Allott just trying to get the pack to his liking. Wants them up. To lift up before reforming. Wants them to part. Obviously they're on the right blade of grass there. He's taking them over another yard or so. Feed in there, yes. Right in front of the referee. Saints awarded the penalty this time. I mean, the tunnel in the scrum should be parallel with the halfway line, but it wasn't so. One of the Widnes, the offenders there, must have been turning the scrum. The foot came out. He was penalised for feeding, so Saints awarded a penalty. Move upfield. Groves, quick play the ball onto Tony Burke. Our house forward, Burke. And it's Groves again, that dummy half. Evans there coming in for the ball, but it's gone to ground offside there, that Widnes man. But I think the knock-on will be awarded. Yes, the original knock-on by Saints there, even though Widnes came up with the ball. David Hume to feed, right on the Widnes 25. Widnes come up with the ball from that scrum. I think that's the first clean Widnes scrum that we've had. Well, solid tackling there. Paul Loughlin moving in very quickly. It's Widnes. Alan Tate from acting halfback. Roy Haggerty. Paul Barton nodding round the ankles. Roy Haggerty just there for the second man. Widnes in the lead now, 6 points to 2. 15 minutes of this first half gone. Tony Myler. Evans and Haggerty have him, but the man's not on the ground. Whether the referee shouted held it on, I don't know. Mackenzie from the play the ball, but Mackenzie there on the ground. I didn't see anything there at all. I was following the ball, but the referee Allott stopped play. Darren Blewett is bringing out. Obviously, judging that it was a high tackle. So Darren Blewett has received 10 minutes in the sin bin. So Saints reduced to 12 men. Let's hope it doesn't prove crucial. Widnes awarded a penalty. The kick up field. Obviously touching a Saints player before going into touch. The ball back out, the ball back out the Widnes side, but Saints impeded there in their efforts to regather that ball. Widnes still in possession. Obviously tried to make it count in this 10 minutes with Saints down to 12 players. It's Coloto, but he lost the ball, but it went backwards as adjudged by referee Allott. Widnes now moving it to the left. Run around movement. O'Neill there linking up. Releases it out to number 3, Andy Courier. Drives up centre field, but tackling's the name of the game. You can't afford to give this Widnes side any leeway at all. Widnes moving it right. Hume, short ball onto Coloto. Well, a mile forward that pass onto Thackeray there from Coloto. But the ball's still loose. Saints come up with it now. battling for possession there, but that forward pass going unnoticed by referee Allett. But Saints are back in possession. The Widnes side not getting back the required 10 yards. Just turning round and moving up. Referee Allett not paying much attention, but Shane Cooper trying to clear the ranks. A deep kick into the Widnes 25, taken by Alan Tate. Cooper coming up quickly, Michael O'Connor as well under Bernard Dwyer. Well, good run from Tate, powers his way through the gap, still going. Martin O'Fire does well to take it there. Going down in the tackle, but still kept going. Widnes keep the ball moving. Looking a little muddle centre field, but Myler there, he's in the clear. Well, a good try that, it must be said, a good try by Widnes, with Myler finishing off right under the sticks. No grumbles from that. Poor tackling centre field. All started off from Alan Tate. Shane Cooper kept it deep. And Cooper, Dwyer and O'Connor came up, but Tate, he powered his way through. He saw the gap. He side through the gap and then released the ball. And after Widnes looked a bit tatty centre field, Myler got onto the end of it and he just saw the gap and dove over right in front of the sticks. Just a formality for Courier now. There it is, he bangs it right between the posts. So 12 points to 2, the scoreline. Just 19 minutes of this first half gone. I hope it's just not reminiscent of this Lancashire Cup tie when we played Widnes here at Norton Park. Saints went down by 32 points to 24, and Widnes were 22 points up at half-time. Certainly showed the pace. You can't afford to give them an inch. You've got to get in there and ensure that the tackling is good. But they finished off the Widnes well after looking as though there was a bogged down centre field. After the Widnes crowd on the far side had brought a so-called heavy tackle to referee Allett's notice, he was back in the Saints ranks there. He wasn't going to do anything about it, but he stopped play. Obviously an injury to that Widnes player. Didn't look anything from over here in our commentary position, but Widnes just awarded the penalty. Nobody being spoken to. So Widnes already capitalising with 6 points with the absence of Darren Blewer in the sin bin. Mike O'Neill. Mackenzie attacked in half-back. Hume. On to Richard Earls. Powerful lad, this Richard Earls. Just drive at the defence. Shane Cooper brings him down. Mackenzie at dummy half again. Coming on the blind side. Walks round Neil Oldham, feeds inside to Martin O'Fire. He's in the clear, beats 2 tackles and sets the Widnes side on the attack again. Tate in the line, Widnes keep it going. Onto Pike, onto O'Neill. Going over to the far side. The ball going to ground. Widnes still in possession, but is play allowed to go on? Yes, Widnes still in possession. Haggerty going in there to complete the tackle with Stuart Evans. But it's Widnes now, powering over to the Saints line. Short ball onto Coloto, he lets it go. Rugby union style, onto Earls. They're backing up there. Well, a forward pass being ruled. Certainly on that occasion it didn't look so bad from here, but referee Allett right on the job. But Coloto let it go there, let it roll, and the Widnes players backing up, just picked it up, moved it quickly to the left. Shane Cooper to feed now. Saints come up with the ball. Bortin. Is it? Well, look rather aggressive there by Mike O'Neill, but Stuart Evans now. O'Neill again coming over with the raised arm. Didn't connect this time, but Saints looking rather bunched. Centre field, Widnes moving up very quickly. Referee Allett moving forward and the Widnes team moving forward with him, but it's Roy Haggerty trying to create the gap. Is the ball loose? No, Haggerty there plays it quickly. Paul Bortin. Well taken by Paul Loughlin on his ankles. O'Connor now. Still stood in the tattle. Looking to release it, but Widnes move up very quickly. Sixth and final tattle for the Saints this time. Beavers kicks upfield. Tate and Thackeray back there, but it's Thackeray going to take the ball. Speedy back division of Widnes. Thackeray beats two, feeds on to Tate. Widnes on the attack again. Tate powering through these gaps in the Saints defence. The Saints tattling will have to tighten up. Alex Murphy will certainly be giving him a verbal lashing with his tongue at half-time. But it's Grima now. 23 minutes of the first half gone. Widnes in the lead by 12 points to 2. Derek Pike there feeds on to Mike O'Neill. Saints just leaving it to one man for the tackling. They've got to get in 2s and 3s and ensure these Widnes forwards are banged down. David Hume. Crossfield, Grubber for touch. Bounces infield for Phil Beavers. Takes it well. David Hume, he rounds Hume. Still stood in the tattle, looking to release. Does so to Tony Burke. Saints keep the ball moving. Tony Burke moving to the left wing. Les Quirk comes in from the left wing position, takes the dummy half position, and Saints moving it right. Martin on to O'Connor. The holding goes infield. A solid tackling there. Just a minute now before Darren Blue is back on the field for Saints. Stuart Evans trying to power his way through. Solid Widnes tackling there. Mike O'Neill and Richard Hurst quickly in. Cooper, well taken by Haggerty. Still going Roy Haggerty. Strong running forward this lad. Takes some pulling down, always looking to release that ball. Cooper feeds it back to Barton. Inside to Evans, drives up centre field. Coloto brings him to ground. The sixth and final tattle now for the Saints. Beavers chips it through. Looking to follow it up, kicks it forward and goes into touch. So certainly 50-50 chance for the Saints now at this scrum. Finds touch in the Widnes 25, just about 5 yards in the Widnes 25. Hume to feed. Widnes come up with the ball. Very quick from these scrums. Our Widnes certainly got to be on your mettle. Richard Hurst. Got to take man and ball with these Widnes outfits. Round the legs and one round the top. Derek Pike now looking to power his way through, but Paul Barton, Australian and Manly international forward, brings him down. Joe Grima takes up the running. Evans in there and Tony Burke finally bring him to ground. The ball back to Tate, I think it is, for the kick-up field. This ex-Kelso Rugby Union utility back. Neil Holding from acting half-back, going cross-field. Creates the gap, Saints move it left. Paul Loughlin, I should say, comes back in field. Widnes pinch the ball, Coloto comes up with the ball. It's loose again. Saints have possession back. Darren Blue there on the far side, just ready to bring Saints back to a full complement. Paul Groves looking for the gap, trying to get through, but solid Widnes defence, hold out firm. Barton now driving up centre field. So Saints back now to a full complement. Darren Blue back on the field. Haggerty breaking through onto Bernard Dwyer. Sixth and final tackle for the Saints. Widnes certainly doing a good tackling stint. Held the Saints firm. O'Connor lost it up and under. Chases it. Well taken. Onto Martin of fire now. Chips through. Saints second down. Well, O'Connor obstructed. Tate in touch. Well, Tate was in touch there, but certainly the ball wasn't. but Michael O'Connor was obstructed in his efforts to recover that loose ball. The scrum down's being ordered by referee Hallett right on the halfway line. Darren Bluer to feed. Obviously the pack not to referee Hallett's liking. Phil McKenzie gets his head in. Saints win the ball. Move it quickly to the left. O'Connor looking for space. Beavers linking up at dummy half. Takes the ball to Bernard Dwyer. He drives upfield, centre field, Bernard Dwyer. Coloto comes in with a second tackle after Courier had stopped him. Darren Bluer now. Good 10-15 yard run from Bluer, centre field. Vaulting attacks in half-back. Moves it to Groves, on to Cooper. Out to Roy Haggerty. Inside to Neil Holding. Does well, looking for space. Back to Cooper. Back to Neil Holding again. Saints keeping it going. Just penetrating the Widnes 25 now. Groves gives the outrageous dummy. Drives for the line. Groves going for the line. Brought down about 5 yards short. That'll be Saints' chance of getting points on the board here now. Bluer at dummy half. Morton out to O'Connor. Bullet pass there from Vartin onto O'Connor, but it's the sixth tackle there. And a changeover ruled. So Widnes in possession. Saints putting the pressure on there, but the tackle count of 6 beat them. That's a change over there, and Widnes in possession in their own 25. Just 5 yards short of the actual 25-yard line. Widnes moving it to their left. Roy Haggerty in there, completing the tackle. David Hume. Back to Tate for the kick upfield. Quirk takes it well. One of the rare touches Les Quirk's had today. Diagonal run, but he brought down just short of the Widnes 25. Evans attacked in half-back. On to Vartin. Powerful lad, this Vartin. Bluer, loop movement with Cooper, but Cooper gives the dummy, takes it to the left. Looking for the gap, feeds back inside. Saints still in possession. Evans releases it to Groves. On to O'Connor. Beavers in the line, inside to Beavers. Flicks it up. Saints keep the ball moving. Haggerty now. He'll take him on, Haggerty. Straight runner, centre field. Coloto around the top, and McKenzie it was round the legs. Cooper now. Inside to O'Connor. Powering his way through, runs right into a Mike O'Neill tackle. Plays it to himself, O'Connor. No support from the Saints, but it goes back inside to Paul Groves. The 6th and final tackle for the Saints now. Now, are we going to have an attempted drop goal to get the ball back, or we're going to run it Cooper? Tries to grubber through. The Widnes man takes it on the full. Cooper completes the tackle. It's Coloto, I think it is. But it's Widnes in possession. McKenzie from acting half-back. Lively little scrum half. The hooker, I should say, this McKenzie from the acting half-back position. For Widnes. The ball back to Alan Tate, but he slices it. It's going to go in on the full, is it? Quirk takes it. Certainly hung about a bit there, and a favourable bounce for the Saints. Loughlin now from acting half-back. Powers his way through, on to Cooper. Inside to Bluer, but he can't take it. Enterprising play from the Saints, but just couldn't capitalise on it. Widnes back in possession. Joe Greener brought down 10 yards outside the Widnes 25. He plays the ball. Widnes back underway. Breaking quick to the left. Richard Ayres. Got to get man and ball, make sure 2 in at the tacklers for the Saints. Widnes very quick at releasing this ball. Derek Pike. Vartin in there, but Pike releases it. Good ball playing forward, this Pike. Tate linking up. The ball's loose. Cooper has it. Saints back in possession. Certainly both teams not frightened of throwing it about, but Widnes are doing all the throwing about today. They're in the lead 12 points to 2, but it's Saints back in possession. Loughlin stretching his legs after that ball from Paul Vartin. Looking for support. Back to Stuart Evans. Forward pass being ruled. Well, referee Allett back there in the depths, and he judges Paul Loughlin pass to Stuart Evans being forward. Saints obviously querying that decision and being penalised for questioning that decision. A penalty for dissent. So Widnes kick upfield, fine touch, just 15 yards outside the 25. Derek Pike now losing his footing. Evans and Dwyer quickly in there. Mackenzie at dummy half for Widnes. Hume. Mike O'Neill now. Haggerty brings him down after Paul Vartin had stopped O'Neill. Richard Hurst still going. Widnes still in possession, driving upfield, in the lead at 12 points to 2. Mike O'Neill with a loose ball, but Coloto picks it up, tries to get his teammates underway, but it's a loose ball. A knock on being ruled. Should be a scrum with a Saints feed. Darren Blewer in possession, a scrum down in between the Widnes 25 and the halfway line. Blewer to feed, the ball coming out at the back of the Saints scrum, being kicked out. Quirk from acting half-back. Shows a dummy, tries to scoot through the gap, no way through for him. Solid Widnes tackling, hold firm. Tony Burke now taking up the run-in. Groves at the loop movement with Cooper. Inside to Paul Vartin. Not many chinks in this Widnes armour today. Certainly be a hard task breaking through, but Widnes lying up again there. Referee Allett, he looks and then just leaves it to them. Groves trying to break through. Sixth and final tackle again. Paul Vartin takes it left to Dwyer. Cooper spreading it left. Michael O'Connor in the line. On the sixth tackle this. O'Connor powering his way for the corner. Just goes into touch, short. Well, Saints not afraid to run it. As I say, on the sixth tackle, he moved it very quickly crossfield. Michael O'Connor on the right wing, but he's moving over there. He certainly covers some ground in the length of a match, does Michael O'Connor. A knock on there. Darren Wright being adjudged to have knocked on from that pass from Coloto. But Coloto there, he certainly looked at ease there, moving through the, gliding through the Saints defence. Which Darren Blewer to feed. Chance now for Saints, just 4 minutes from the half-time hooter to try and get a try and a goal on the board. Saints win the ball. Back to Cooper. Still going Cooper. Looking for support. Beavers there, but he couldn't release. But Beavers is at dummy half now. Bringing it blindside. Widnes are penalised for offside, are they? Well, I never. 4 minutes from half-time, and he's finally seen Widnes there offside. Saints probably go for the goal. They've got to go for the goal just before half-time, but referee Allett there certainly robbing Saints of a chance of 6 points. The Saints putting the pressure on the Widnes outfit. And referee Allett penalising the Widnes side for moving up too quickly up to play the ball. So Paul Loughlin there on the 10-yard line, right in front of the sticks. Just a formality. 12 points to 2 the score at present. Paul Loughlin there lining up. Bangs it right between the sticks. 12 points to 4, just about 3 minutes of this first half remaining. Saints reduced the deficit a little, but certainly 6 points there. Possibly going a begging with Saints putting the pressure on. Saints are going to regain possession from Courier kicking off. But they're going to be in their own 25 and a good 75 yards upfield. Michael O'Connor takes it safely. Moves over to the left. Outpaces the Widnes attackers onto Les Quirk. He takes it well, does Quirk. Beavers comes up with the ball. Quirk attacks in half-back, trying to break through. Well, rather aggressive tackling going in there on the far side, but Saints will have to try and sweep upfield. Roy Haggerty lurking on that left wing position. Outside to Loughlin. Being forced over into touch, just inside the Widnes half. Quick play from the Saints, essential there, trying to move it onto the speedy wings. But Widnes up to the task. Haggerty coming through, fed it onto Loughlin, but he was bundled into touch by a three-man Widnes tackle. Widnes moving it quickly from, after healing that ball from the scrum, moving it to the left. Martin Afire with not many touches this match. But quick ball from Pike onto Hume, but solid tackling there. Phil Beavers in there, he's got an injury. Yes, referee Alec quickly in there, obviously a serious injury to Phil Beavers as he went in on that tackle on David Hume, which Stuart Evans completed. But Saints physio Tim Deakin having to come over here rather quickly. Referee Alec quickly in there, must have heard something in that tackle, whether we've attending to Phil Beavers' right arm, it looks like. But obviously it mustn't be a serious injury play allowed to go on. Beavers back in the line. Joe Greamer powering his way through, I think that is. Turning in the tackle, looking to release, but good tackle from Tony Burke. Richard Ayres onto Derek Pike, but Bernard Dwyer snaps that loose ball up. Saints back on the attack. Time running out in this first half to score 12 points to 4 to Widnes. Roy Haggerty there. Good ball onto Beavers in the line, inside to Les Quirk. The Saints now in possession. Paul Vaught in centre field, looking for support. Touches the Widnes man out to Michael O'Connor. Will referee Alec to wave that tackle count clean? Is Michael O'Connor still going? No signal from referee Alec, but definitely touched the Widnes man there, Roy Haggerty. There's the half-time hooter. Just 36 seconds of stoppage time being played. So it's half-time, the score at Norton Park. 12 points to 4 in Widnes' favour. Saints open the scoring in the 9th minute with a locked-in penalty goal. Then two tries in quick succession by Tate. A brilliant individual try from Tate from the base of the scrum. Converted by Courier. Widnes took the lead 6 points to 2. Then Tony Myler, after some sterling work again in the Widnes ranks, latched onto the end of the ball. After Widnes looked a bit tied up centre field, Courier goaled at 12 points to 2 for Widnes. And then just 3 minutes before the interval, Paul Loughlin hopping over a penalty goal after Saints piling on the pressure, and Widnes were penalised for lying up in an offside position for the first time in this game, right in front of the sticks, and Loughlin tagged the points on. So at half-time, 12 points to 4 in Widnes' favour. With you now at Norton Park for the second half of this Stones Bitter League clash. Widnes in the lead at half-time by 12 points to 4. No substitutions for either team in the first half, but I noticed that David Tanner's come on at half-time. Just can't make out at present who he's on for. Probably just can't make out whether it's Darren Blewer or not, but I would imagine Neil Holding will go in to the scrum half position, and Tanner onto the right wing. Michael O'Connor now from the kick-off. Obviously a few words of wisdom from Alex Murphy at half-time. Saints have got to get back into the fray straight away, make sure they get points on the board, early points on the board, to put them back in the hunt, trailing by 8. Evans coming through, flicks the ball back inside to Groves, does well. Martin looming on his left, but he couldn't release it that time. Neil Holding, centre field, out to Shane Cooper. Roy Haggerty, Saints move it wide, inside to Loughlin. Brought down, centre field, right in front of us there. Reavers at dummy half. Cooper, Saints got to spread it quickly. Martin, lofted ball, taken by Michael O'Connor. David Tanner there on the right wing, but O'Connor, but the ball flicked inside. Widnes penalised for pinching the ball off Michael O'Connor, so Saints come up with the first penalty of this second half. Saints move upfield and fine touch, 10 yards short of the Widnes 25. First man in, Evans, powering his way, brought down on the Widnes 25 now. Saints will have to spread it out quickly. On to Tony Burke, powerhouse forward, powering his way through. But 10-15 yard burst from Burke, but Saints support a little lacking. Cooper back to Holding, out to Vortin, in the gap. Vortin powering his way through, inside to Michael O'Connor. Brought down a yard short. Saints certainly finding the early holes in the Widnes defence. Holding, quick ball to Reavers, but Saints come up with it, no, knocked forward. A fire feeds it on to Coloto. Widnes on the break, it's O'Neill. Reavers comes up and completes the tackle. It's Widnes in possession in their own 25, but shows you what Saints can do. They've got to get it together this second half. As I said, it's essential that we get early points on the board. Mike O'Neill now, powering his way forward. Three-man Saints tacklers come in. The ball back to Tate for the kick-up field. Well, good running ball that, got the look of the bounce. David Tanner takes it in his in-goal area, comes cross-field. Well, whether the ball's lost or not, I don't know, I just can't make out. I think David Tanner still has hold of the ball. Widnes players claiming that the ball was loose, but Widnes lining up with referee Alice. He's not taking them back the required yardage. But it's Saints in possession. They're in their own 25. It's Stuart Evans in possession. Groves. The Saints bring it to the left. Into Neil Holding. Crossfield kick, but no problem for a fire. Flicks it out to Tate, and then a fire comes back for the return pass. But solid tackling there from Roy Haggerty on that far side. Stems the Widnes attack this time. Short ball onto Coloto. Looking for support, but he's still powering his way through. Big man, this fella, about 17.5 stone. Takes some pulling down. Just gliding his way through the Saints defence there. But it's Widnes now. Feeds the ball inside. On to Derek Pike. So it's Widnes putting the pressure on. Hume. Short ball taken by Haggerty. Saints on the attack. Michael O'Connor. But Widnes defence comes in very quickly. Quickly in attack and quickly to close down. Stuart Evans. Shane Cooper from acting half-back. Widnes moving up very quickly again, but just once as referee Alec penalised them, that in the dying minutes of the first half. Neil Holding looking for the gap. Back to the scrum half position, but he feeds it inside to Shane Cooper. Looking for support, back to Beavers. Beats the first line of defence, looking for support coming up, but it's intercepted there. Coloto quickly in there as Bernard Dwyer was coming through to latch onto that ball. Coloto latched onto it. Widnes back in possession. David Hume. Joe Greamer. Loughlin round the top with Shane Cooper already round the legs. Mackenzie attacks in half-back. Working the loop movement there with Derek Pike. Solid tackling there. Stuart Evans, I think, that time. Richard Hurst. Widnes quick on the break. Tate again. Tony Burke has him. Good tackle from Tony Burke. Sixth and final tackle for Widnes now. See what they've got in store this time. Drop goal attempt. Plenty of time there from Courier. Yes. 35 yards out there, centre field, and Courier strikes the first points of this second half. Puts Widnes 13 points to 4 in the lead with that drop goal. Just that 1 point there from that Courier drop goal. As I said, edges Widnes into a 13 points to 4 lead. Paul Loughlin to kick off. Just 6 minutes of this second half gone. O'Neill stops it. Regathers it. As Stuart Evans comes in to complete the tackle. But it's Widnes breaking quickly, moving it to the left. Derek Pike trying to power his way through. Vaulting and Haggerty in at the tackle. Hume, short ball to Coloto. Well, he's just gliding past Coloto, but he releases it, but Courier knocks on. Certainly a good play, this Coloto, signed from Rugby Union over there in New Zealand. I don't know whether he's a Tongan or a Fijian or whatever he is, but he's certainly an inspiration there. Saints making a substitution now, with Sean Allen coming on to replace Bernard Dwyer. Saints in possession, over to Michael O'Connor. Vevers, Cooper, and to Vaulting, spreads it out to Haggerty. Off 1 foot, inside, tremendous sidestep from Haggerty, still going, powering his way for the line. Brilliant display from this international second row packman for the Saints. Cooper now, Vaulting, out to O'Connor. Solid tackling over there, Martin O'Fire and Darren Wright. Saints trying to power the way over, but he's brought down inches short. Finally allowed to play the ball. Well, all on there, touches the Widnes man, so Saints with another 6 tackles now to get points on the board. Certainly a chance they mustn't let go. David Taylor acting halfback. Takes it left. Groves gives the outrageous dummy. Drives for the line. Scores there. Yes, Groves goes over. Brilliant work from Paul Groves there. Outrageous dummy, which is Groves' hallmark. As the ball was coming over to the left, he bamboozled the Widnes defence there. He went back infield and touched it down just about 5 or 6 yards to the right of the Widnes sticks. So Saints with the first try on the board there. Paul Groves going over. That's his first try of the season for the Saints. Certainly a good time to score it. He puts Saints back in the hunt at 13 points to 8. We're just surely a formality for Loughlin. Loughlin there, already kicked 2 this afternoon. Just 2 solitary penalty goals for the Saints, but he makes no mistake with that. Bangs it right between the sticks, so Saints reduce the deficit now. 13 points to 10. And Saints back in the hunt and within striking distance now. Got some good moves together there. They got another 6 tackles out of that play with Courier, I think it was, knocking the ball back towards the Saints side, and they certainly made it count. The Saints there making a substitution with number 14 coming on. And I think it's Derek Pike that's gone off injured. But Saints in possession now. Releases the ball on to Paul Groves. Saints looking hungry. Cooper now, centre field. Well, a punch being thrown in there by Tony Myler. Groves remonstrating there, but referee Allett unmoved. Groves comes through. from the acting half-back position, trying to get up quickly and play the ball. Shane Cooper brings it left to Neil Holding, onto Roy Haggerty, lurking on this left wing, gives the dummy Haggerty, feeds inside to Loughlin, but a forward pass being ruled. Referee Elliott right on the job there. Certainly exploded in the second half as Roy Haggerty. He's always there and about, but put some good touches together. Widnes come up with the ball from that scrum. Tate in the line, face Merchant, and certainly looking for the gap, trying a diagonal run there, but Beavers, his counterpart had him. Number 14 there, Barry Dowd. First touch of the ball, just come on from substitute for Derek Pike. Mike O'Neill. Three-man Saints Tattle finally bringing to ground. Just 3 points the gap now, 11 minutes gone of the second half. Widnes in possession. Tony Myler threw it anywhere, Richard Hurst tidies it up. Solid tackling from the Saints, no doubt they'll have had a rocket at half-time from Alec Murphy. Tackling's the name of the game, but Barry Dowd there, breaking quickly. Lofted pass to Courier, he goes infield. Widnes keep it going, Tony Myler, inside to Hume. Well, Widnes there, just as I was saying that Saints were throwing it about, Widnes hit back in good style. And Hume there, after some excellent ball handling by the Widnes side. Hume goes in for the try. Quick on the break, Widnes, as I say, you can't give them an inch. They're back in the hunt, they extend their lead to 17 points to 10. It's going to be 19 points to 10 when Courier converts this. Surely just a formality for Courier. Certainly Widnes, one of the Saints' bogey sides of late. As I said, this season it's the fourth meeting. We won the charity game 28 points to 16, but in the Lancashire Cup here at Norton Park we got beat 32-24 after a late revival, and then in the John Player semi they went down by 20 points to 18. Certainly very unlucky. The Saints there, a late try by Courier, very hotly disputed with Sorensen there, an absentee from today's game. Sorensen with a blatant obstruction on the Saints, but the try was allowed. Certainly Saints after building up some good leads, they built up a good lead in that match, and also last week at Nosey Road in the local derby versus Wigan, they built up a lead and then just let it slip. But the tackling is the name of the game. They've got to get in there, make sure the tackles count. But Widnes moving very quickly. They are a speedy outfit. They moved it quickly there, some good ball handling skills. Courier converted that Hume try, so 19 points to 10 the score now, and Saints back with it all to do. Coloto there, nearly being forced into touch. O'Neill attacked in half-back. Widnes moving it quickly to the left. Dowd again. It was Dowd that made the initial break. Feeds it on to Myler. Certainly Widnes not frightened of throwing the ball about. Saints come up with the ball there after a bad pass from Widnes. Michael O'Connor from acting half-back, driving towards the Widnes line, brought down 10 yards short. Tony Burke. Cooper attacked in half-back. On to Sean Allen, straightens up. And Saints still in possession, Neil Holding, Paul Vartin bringing it to the left. Beavers linking up. Saw the gap, tried to go through there, but Coloto quickly in there, and Courier I think it was. Vartin, crossfield up and under. A fire takes it, Tanner has him. Not had much chances today as Martin Afire, this prolific try-scoring wingman for Widnes. Joe Greener there, centre field, just outside the Widnes 25. Mackenzie attacked in half-back. On to O'Neill. Back to Tate. Widnes want to keep Saints in their own half, preferably in their own 25, but a good take from Beavers there on the run. got a fire and right on the far side. Bring him down. Saints back in possession now. Shane Cooper into space. Up to Sean Allen. Powering his way over to the right. Allen sidesteps inside. Saints driving upfield. Cooper again. Back to Roy Haggerty. Off 1 foot. He loses his footing. He gets up, plays allowed to go on, the tackle not being completed. Neil Holding, Saints with an overlap here. On to Les Quirk. Powering for the corner, Quirk, yes, he's in at the corner. Good play from Quirk there, he powers his way over in the corner. Widnes spectators are crying out for that tackle on Roy Haggerty centre field, but the tackle wasn't completed. Haggerty got up. Iron Man Haggerty always there and about. He released the ball quickly to the left. Neil Holding fed it on to Les Quirk. It looked as though he'd been taken down, tackled in the corner, but superior strength of Quirk powers his way over. Les Quirk is Saints' leading try scorer. That's his 10th try of the season. 19 points to 14 the score now. A difficult conversion attempt from Paul Loughlin. Took a bit of a knock in that tackle as Les Quirk, but Saints physio there, Tim Deacon, just coming on to attend to him. But he did well, he powered his way over there, two Widnes men hanging onto his tail, so to speak. And he touched down in the corner. Paul Loughlin now just composing himself. Looks good, looks as though he's coming in. Brilliant kick from Loughlin. Superb kick from the touchline. 3 points advantage to Widnes. And Widnes making another substitution there, I think. Number 15, David Marsh coming on for David Hume, number 7 on the Widnes side. Widnes after kick-off, Saints are back in possession. 17 minutes of the second half gone. Saints edging back there with a brilliant Les Quirk try, powering his way over from a short distance. So Hume there, the hub of the central attack, going off injured. O'Connor here, coming in field. Well, Myler coming in with a rather aggressive tackle there. But O'Connor being forced into touch by Mike O'Neill, constituting a scrum down just inside the Saints half. With Myler taking over at scrum half, he's going to feed the scrums. But it's one against the head. Neil Holding quickly in there. But Hers comes up with it. Feeds inside to Coloto. I thought Neil Holding had got that ball, but Richard Hers went in there. Must have been a 50-50 ball, and Hers come up with it. Widnes back on the attack. Barry Dowd, super tackle there. Centre field, Sean Allen, I think that was, yes. Courier, big lad this Courier, got to get in there and bang them down. Just trailing by 3 points now and halfway through this second half. David Marsh. Mackenzie attacked in half-back. Left to Joe Grimmer. Breaks through the Saints defence. Support on the left. Inside to Darren Wright. Darren Wright touches down behind the sticks. Well, Grimmer there. He looked as though he was well marshalled, but he broke through. And Darren Wright came in field, lurking on his right arm. No problem, just had to take the ball and touch down right behind the sticks. Certainly a seesaw game. The Saints coming back into it, and then Widnes hitting back, and Saints coming in again with that Quirk try. Widnes hitting back again, so that extends Widnes lead to 23 points to 16. No problem for Courier, centre field, right in front of the posts. So 25 points to 16, going to be the score. Well, as I said, just halfway through this second half. Well, last season, in this corresponding fixture at Nosey Road, Saints ran out to winners by 25 points to 0. But it's a good while since Widnes were nilled for the last time, but Sorensen was an absentee that day. I think that possibly could have made the difference, but we shouldn't be a one-man team. He's not playing today, Sorensen. Widnes involved in the John Player final against Wigan this Saturday at Burnham Park, Bolton. certainly they're playing well this afternoon. Caloto gets the ball, tries to drive away. Les Quirk quickly in there. Marsh at dummy half. On to Mike O'Neill. 25 points to 16 the score. 20 minutes of play remaining. Mackenzie for Widnes. The tackling's got to be effected. I think that's it's down a bit today, the tackling. Certainly Widnes always supporting the man, and once the man's in the clear there's always somebody there. But the kick downfield, Vivers. Quirk on his left, but he takes the tackle of Barry Dowd. Quirk now from acting half-back. Dowd, Caloto and Mike O'Neill in there. Stuart Evans taking up the running. Solid tackling there. Widnes moving up very quickly. Paul Vortin, centre field, powering his way through. Brought down midway between the halfway and the Widnes 25. Saints bring it left. Neil Holding, Shane Cooper. Misses out Haggerty, onto O'Connor, onto Loughlin. Gives the dummy, goes infield. Quirk on his outside. Feeds it to Quirk. Still going, Les Quirk. Powerful lad. Sixth and final tackle for the Saints now. Michael O'Connor. Crossfield diagonal kick. Martin a fire over there, but it's going to go touching goal, so Widnes are going to restart from the centre of the 25-yard line with a tap restart. Widnes now, Mackenzie takes it to the left. To Tate, he sliced his kick again, but it's going to bounce into touch, is it? Oh, very unlucky there, Les Quirk, very unlucky. Well, Thackeray going in there with an aggressive tackle and then comes and rubs Quirk's head. Very unlucky there, Les Quirk. Bad tackle there on Les Quirk when the ball was loose. Tony Myler to feed the scrum, formed about 10 yards in, right on the halfway line. Well, Mike O'Neill, he did well, he hooked that ball back after the ball had been lost. But obstruction there, so it's being penalised for an infringement, holding a Widnes player back. Certainly eagle-eyed Alec spotted it. We never spotted anything from up here, but he's right on the job. Tate gains added yardage, finds touch on the Saints 25. Joe Greamer in possession, brought down on the Saints 25. Phil Mackenzie attacked in half-back. O'Neill now moved up into the front row with Derek Pike going off injured. Haggerty completes the tackle. Widnes trying to work the movement. Myler there. Had a good spell out with injury, did Myler. Niggly leg injury, but it's Mackenzie from acting half-back. Ball there onto Richard Earls. It must have been a forward pass, but going unnoticed. It's Widnes pressurising the Saints line now. Mackenzie loses the ball. Haggerty quickly down on it. Paul Vortin onto Paul Loughlin. Saints trying to break away quickly. Widnes defence coming in. Marsh completes the tackle. Paul Vortin, centre field. Short ball onto Cooper. Vortin again there. Certainly Widnes lying up. They're being allowed to do so by referee Allott. As I said before, he's just penalised them once, that being 3 minutes before the half-time hooter, but it's Saints on the attack. Haggerty off a good ball in field, but it touches the Widnes man. Haggerty regains the ball, and Saints with another 6 tackles to make it count. Paul Groves looking for support, back to Stuart Evans. Saints a bit bunched, but he takes it to Cooper. Cooper beats the Widnes defence temporarily. Saints just little at 16-7, just quarter of an hour of the game remaining. Saints trailing by 25 points to 16. O'Connor over on the far side. David Tanner, Martin O'Fire has him. Runs him into touch. Well, Fire trying to show off a little bit there and trying to overturn David Tanner, but he ended up on his back in the touchline. Well, scrum down's going to be formed just inside the Saints half. Tony Myler to feed. Let's hope referee Alex takes more notice with Myler's feeding this time. Well, he certainly has done, and Saints are awarded the penalty. Not surprising, is it? Feeding indicated by referee Alex. Vivers to take the kick for touch. Good kick from Vivers, finds touch just 10 yards short of the Widnes 25. Groves plays it quickly. Tony Burke powering his way in. Saints lining out here very deep, where I feel that they should be moving up very quickly. Evans now as the second barrier, but he releases it. Groves with the outrageous dummy. Still stood up in the tackle as Paul Groves. Certainly a chance now for Saints. They've got to take these chances with both hands. You don't get many chances from Widnes. Cooper back inside to Neil Holding. Look, diagonal run inside to Barton. Still going Paul Barton. Well, Thackeray in there at the tackle, but back to Cooper. Cooper powering his way for the line. Brought down 5 yards short. Paul Barton. Yes, he's in. Saw the gap, Barton. He drove into the Widnes defence. Widnes went high, Barton went in low, and he touches down just to the right of the sticks. So Saints sitting back now. Paul Barton's third try of the season. Powers his way over just to the right of the sticks. Puts Saints back in at 25 points to 20. It's going to be that 3-point cushion again for Widnes when Loughlin pops this over. Just 10 yards out and just a little to the right of centre. No problem for Loughlin. Pounds it over there, so just 12 minutes of play remaining. Saints it back, 25 points to 22, and certainly Saints can't afford another lapse in defence, allowing this Widnes side to hit back with another try. It's essential that Saints, when they gather this ball, they've got to drive it upfield and get another try or two on the board, hopefully. Widnes certainly coming to the fore. Last season, the league champions and the Premiership winners. We all remember when Widnes annihilated Saints by 38 points to 14 at Old Trafford. Phil Vivers now. Flying tackle there from Barry Dowd. Certainly Kent Walton would be able to commentate on that, wouldn't he? Sean Allen plays the ball. Vivers at dummy half. Looking for runners, but Saints lose the ball. Tony Myler. Well, Saints attacking there. The support from Saints looking a little lax. The ball going loose, and Coloto in possession now for Widnes. Well, Saints just standing there. Cooper trying to get the man down, but Coloto powering his way through. Courier, I think it is, feeds it inside to O'Neill. Stood in the tackle, looking to release, but Saints finally bringing to ground. I think it's McKenzie attacked in half-back, onto Myler, onto Barry Dowd. Courier attacked in half-back for Widnes. Widnes moving it left. Richard Earls, short ball to 15. Substitute David Marsh. Back to Richard Earls, centre field on the 25. Sixth and final tackle for Widnes. Back to Courier probably for another drop goal. He's well positioned. Well, there he is. He's got the ball now. Got to get in and tackle this man. Well, he's kicked it directly, touching goal behind the Saints line, so it's going to constitute a changeover from the point where the ball was kicked, which is about 10 yards outside the Saints 25, is it? No. Yes, he's moving upfield is Shane Cooper. He was going to move up there to take a tap restart from the 25. But the referee was there, stood on the spot. Also, the Widnes team was lined up with him. Well, the Saints lose the ball again. Sloppy play from the Saints. Alec Murphy will be chewing his nails there in the dugout. Mackenzie powering his way through. Saints play will have to tighten up. Certainly losing ball in such a position. Myler for Widnes, and Widnes powering towards the Saints line, just 10 yards short of the try line. Saints with it all to do. Mackenzie got to get in at the tackle straight away, not take the dummy. Get the man with the ball. Dreamer now. Brought down short, about 5 yards short. It's the sixth and final tackle again. Just 9 minutes of normal time remaining. 25 points to 22 the score. Knock on from Tate. It's the sixth tackle there, so it's going to constitute a changeover. So it's Saints back in possession, and they'll have to make sure that they don't let it slip this time. No fancy stuff, just drive upfield. Van Handling putting Saints under pressure again, but they're back in possession. Michael O'Connor into space. Dummy in this Widnes defence. O'Connor inside to Les Quirk. Taken by Myler well. Myler going in aggressively again. Touch judge unmoved, and referee Alec just wants Myler to get up and off Quirk while he plays the ball. Sean Allen, acting half-back for the Saints. On to Neil Holding. Diagonal grubber. Tate stops it with his foot. Gathers the ball. Drives upfield. Brought down 10 yards short of the halfway. Widnes back in possession. It's up to Saints to keep him in this half of the field. And hopefully get the changeover. A fire. Looking for some action. Ball goes right through his legs. Very lucky there. Still going a fire. Brought down right on the halfway line. It's Widnes now. Chipping through. Phil Weaver's well positioned in the back, in the full back position. Just can't get round Rick Thackeray. Saints in their own 25 now. Paul Loughlin, diagonal run. Looking for support. Sean Allen now. Saints moving it to the right. Tony Burke pushes one off. Looking to release, but Saints will have to ensure this ball quick hands, and it'll have to be passed through a lot of pair of hands. Evans powering his way up. Still going. Plays it to himself. With a 10-15 yard burst from Evans. Sixth tackle of this sequence for Saints. Cooper, Haggerty. Lofted ball to Loughlin. Out to Les Quirk. Chip kicks through. Alan Tate. But Quirk comes in and completes the tackle on Tate. Did well there, Les Quirk. It was on the sixth tackle. His path was blocked. Widnes back in possession in their own half. 6 minutes of normal time remaining. Saints trailing by just 3 points. Myler offering the ball. They've got to get in and bang this man down. Haggerty and Evans there. Mackenzie from acting halfback. Looking for support, feeds inside to Myler. On to hers. Solid tackle there. Paul Barton it was. O'Neill. Widnes looking for runners there. Sixth and final tackle. That seemed a quick six. The ball to Barry Dowd. Grubbers it towards touch, but David Tanner takes it well. Comes in field. Martin O'Fire brings him down. He did well there, Tanner. It's no good going on the outside with O'Fire. Came in field, and ensured the ball was kept safe. And Saints spread it quickly to the left. Always looked dangerous on this left. Neil Holding. Inside to Les Quirk. Courier brings him down, and Richard Ayres. Sean Allen. Cooper. Saints moving it to the right. Roy Haggerty. Somebody will have to straighten up. Martin now. Saints just moving it right across to the far right. The main stand side here at Widnes. Cooper. Saints tidy up. Oh, loose play, but Beavers gathers it safely. Out to Michael O'Connor. Courier has him. Also David Marsh, substitute forward for Widnes. Neil Holding, lofty ball to Shane Cooper. Well taken there. Well, it's Stuart Evans that took that ball. Sixth and final tackle. Cooper still going into space. Just had his ankles tapped, but he still gets up, keeps the ball moving. Touches the Widnes man. Back to Saints, is it? All unruled. Widnes have the ball. Very unlucky there. Cooper did well on the sixth tackle. He broke through, but the ball going loose. And Widnes now breaking quickly. Coloto, centre field. Building up ahead of steam. Pushes one out of the way. Brought down just inside the Saints half. Mackenzie. Widnes in possession. Widnes in the lead. 25-22. Time running out for Saints. Just 3 minutes of normal time remaining. Widnes bringing it to the right. A fire lurking here. Offside there. Offside, man. I should think so too. Clear decision there, but he had to think about that. With Courier and Tate in an offside position. So it's Saints' chance to move upfield. They've got to put points on the board now. Just 3 minutes of normal time remaining. Loughlin finds touch midway between the halfway and the Widnes 25. Evans powering his way upfield. Saints have got to use the ball here, let the ball do the work, spread it out. Try to penetrate this Widnes defence. Tony Burke up to the Widnes 25. Widnes being urged back. Groves from acting half-back. Onto Cooper. Lofty ball to O'Connor. Rounds of fire. The ball's loose again. The Saints can kick it dead. No, the Widnes man takes it in the in-goal area. So he's just brought down just outside his own try line. He's that Widnes man. Saints defence will have to hold firm here now. The referee, Allett, waves the slate clean. With obviously a Saints player kicking through at the play of the ball. Saints will have to hold Widnes here on their own line. Certainly a nail-biting finish as Widnes trying to break away quickly. Short ball, Richard Ears backing up, always there from Widnes. But Quirk, super tackle from Quirk, comes in field. I think it was Tate coming through. He had a fire on his right, but a fire now. Chipping through, well, a waste. A sheer waste there from Martin Fire. But the touch judge coming on here for whatever reason is indicating to referee Allett that an elbow had gone in. How convenient. When the Fire made a blunder there and kicked it directly into touch, it would have put Saints back on the attack. But now it's Widnes with the penalty. It's Courier. Certainly time running out for the Saints now. Just a couple of minutes of normal playing time remaining. Widnes get the penalty. Mackenzie onto Greamer. Saints will have to make sure the tackles count now. Mackenzie again. Try to pressurise Widnes into a mistake. Not characteristic of Widnes to be forced into mistakes, but Mackenzie there trying to power his way through, looking for support on the right, but a good clamp tackle there from Roy Haggerty. And Sean Allen. Coloto, inside ball to Myler. Widnes there, keep the ball moving. Got it down, attacked in half-back. Going on his own. Coming over to the right. No way through for him. Sixth and final tackle now for Widnes. Marsh. Crossfield kick from Tate. Taken by Widnes, they spread it out. Tony Marler going into the corner, but he feeds it inside. Widnes touchdown there, a fire I think it is. A fire latches onto the end of it there on the sixth tackle. Right on the 40th minute there. And a fire touches down. That certainly puts the result beyond doubt. Possibly just enough time for this conversion attempt to be taken. But a Saints player over there on the far side being injured. receiving treatment from Saints physio Tim Deakin. For a Fire, he's never been in the game much at all. He's been over here a few minutes ago looking for work, but been well marshalled over there on his wing position today. But he latched onto the end of that ball after Tate lofted it up on the sixth tackle, across field, up and under. Widnesman caught the ball and they certainly finished off in good style. A difficult conversion attempt from Courier. 29 points to 22 the score. I'm sure as soon as this goal kick's been taken, the full-time hooter will sound. But it's Courier over there on the far side, just about 5 yards in, just outside the 25. Well, a bit of a flap of that, so no goal. 29 points to 22. There's the full-time hooter. So Saints losing out today. Certainly putting a lot of pressure on in this second half. It's certainly a seesaw game. Trailing at half-time by 12 points to 4. Then in the second half, Courier opened up the scoring with a drop goal that made it 13 points to 4. Then Paul Groves' try. Good work from Groves after a typical outrageous dummy from Groves in the 8th minute of the second half. 13-10 the score then, after that Groves try converted by Loughlin. Then Hume it back straight away, 19-10 to Widnes. Then Les Quirk, a good try, powered his way in at the corner after a lot of Widnes attention, and Saints back in the hunt at 19-16. Then a Darren Wright try, converted by Courier. Give the Widnes that gap again, a 9-point gap, 25-16. Paul Vartin powering his way over from short distance, 25-22 with 13 minutes to go. But right in the 40th minute there, a Fire going over after the sixth tackle when Widnes lofted high up and under, and he finished off in the corner. So the final score, 29 points to 22. So thanks once again for joining us, but a dismal Yuletide period for the Saints, with defeats against Widnes at Nosey Road and defeats against Wigan at Nosey Road, I should say, and a defeat here at Norton Park against Widnes. But thanks for joining us. We hope you'll join us at Nosey Road next week, where Saints entertain Leeds, hopefully to get revenge for that 32 points to nil hammering at Headingley. So on behalf of your Saints video team today, Peter Tushingham photography, myself Ron Hoof, your regular commentator. Today we've got Ian Tushingham, your cameraman. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you at Nosey Road next Sunday.